these types of moments to get into the attack, and Hlongwane lets that one run across him. It goes out for a throw, but does so well that first pass out of transition there for Reynoso, taking 3 defenders out of the play, and that initial pressure from LAFC.
3 changes for LAFC from last week, including getting Mamadou Fall. There he's right there on the ball back from suspension. And 3 changes as well for a Minnesota team as they win the ball on the outside. Abu Danladi will drive this in. Fall stabs it out. But a Loons team playing their 9th different lineup in 9 games this season. First one of those without Will Trapp, the hatchet man of MLS, said Adrian Heath. Out suspended tonight for yellow card accumulation as Kwadwo Poku gets a flat tire.
Oh, it's going to be interesting, though, watching in this game the Minnesota United midfield with Arriaga, who we're going to talk a lot about in this game, 33, and just the way in which he can get around the field, both defensively and attacking. Going to be interesting. Can he handle the responsibility along with Rosales in the middle of the field, keep discipline at times when LAFC are attacking? And transition moments are going to be key for them, both with and without the ball in trying to attack. But you see right now, they're pressing high up the field. They won it back. Oh, just getting away with that one, LAFC.
That was Murillo's ball out. It was Fall who cleaned it up. It's Dibassy backtracking. Able to get it back under control for Minnesota.
And that was one of my questions to Adrian Heath when we talked to him yesterday, John, because when they have come to this building before, you've seen a deep defensive block, sitting on top of the box, playing in counterattack and just hoping to get something going. But in this occasion, look, they're playing aggressively, they're playing further up the field, they're going to win it back again. It's going to be an LAFC throw, and I think he'll be happy in the way in which his team is starting this game.
Collision of heads there as Rosales took the bump. Danladi gets on the end of the loose ball, trying to find Robin Ludd. And he'll get a corner out of it for Minnesota, playing that off Escobar. Manuel Reynoso to take. And his deep outswinger knocked down to the mixer. Clearance only as far as Hlongwane there, and will bounce out. We'll do it again. Reynoso with 3 assists in the last 2 games for Minnesota. Another outswinger, and it bounced around. Arongo got a touch to it. That was Dibassy who came flying through. Vela trying to play out pressure from Rosales. Into the middle. Vela picks it up. Rosales nipping at his heels. Arriaga fronting him. Acosta intercepted the pass. It's going to find a Poku in the end. Alan Chapman thinking about blowing for a foul. Lets it go as Vela's on the ball. Poku turned back into the traffic there.
Well, Escobar wins the ball back, but he actually did Poku no favors, making the run too early and not waiting for the play to develop on this right side. It's the timing of the run is as important as positioning, as LAFC are trying to play right up the gut here of Minnesota, who do a good job of getting out, but the pass from Arriaga gets away there.
Palacios once again in for Vela, setting up off the left, trying to roll it through for Opoku. Boxall from the seat of his pants, only partially cleared. Ball looking long, and too long in the end for Kwadwo Opoku. Turned inside there. Palacios right on top of Ilie. Quickly forward for Vela. Miscontrolled it there off the first touch. It was Dibassy covering back.
And he was trying to pin Dibassy to drag the ball with him and ends up miscontrolling it. But that's a part of the game where Minnesota have to take care of the ball. Danladi turns it over in the middle, and they have two lines essentially passed and taken out of the game by one pass from Ilie. So they were lucky to get away with that one in that occasion. Minnesota United.
That was something Adrian Heath talked to us about yesterday. Essentially, he was saying attack is going to be our best form of defense. Being effective in those moments, that's why Hlongwane and Danladi are starting today, is to have that vertical threat and to try to be effective and force LAFC just to be somewhat more conservative if they know the counter threat's going to come the other way. Neil Fisher continuing to start for the injured Roman Metanir. Palacios, great tackle. Fisher's got a long run back. Ilie, that's Fisher's side as he'll get there in front of Opoku. Christian Arango weaves his way through. Acosta returns it. Arango cuts it for Blessing, intercepted. Arriaga, though, almost gave it right back to Vela. That came off the face of Fisher. It's still in there for Blessing, and it's an LAFC corner.
Yeah, just a few messy moments in the back there for Minnesota United coming across, and it's Arriaga at the end. I think he ends up clearing the ball off the face of Boxall at the end of this. Gets a little caught in possession. Vela thinks he's going to sneak away from it. There, Cannon's back off Boxall, and then once again trying to play the ball into the box. It'll be an LAFC corner eventually when the ball gets out to Carlos Vela. Outswinging ball. Look for Mamadou Fall here, the way in which he attacks it, and they create space for him. Oftentimes we saw LAFC, John, at the back post trying to get it on the end of the ball.
And they've been excellent at this season, as you saw. Vela sends it in. Fall was up for it. Loose in front. St. Clair didn't get there. Arango picks it up, and an offside flag is going to come up in that sequence to end the threat.
And it was Mamadou Fall right around the penalty spot, starting at the back post at the 6-yard box. And this is what we saw from them against FC Cincinnati, where Ilie just tries to get in the way of his defender, create some space for him to attack it, because he does have such a great aerial ability. His timing is good. And then at the end of that one, Arango's just trying to backheel it, ends up putting it straight into his own player in Escobar.
Gonzalez out jumped by Acosta. Opoku got there in between defenders. Just shepherded out by Dibassy. Franco Escobar to throw it in. His first start in almost 2 months. Hurt his calf week 2 against Portland. Did get on the field as a starter in their Open Cup win last week. Blessing returns for Escobar Atlanta. Kellen Acosta. Arriaga steps right in. Acosta able to poke it back out and prevent the counter. Blessing. Back out for Palacios. Now Vela. Vela's cross. That took a deflection. It looked like off Arriaga. And easy stuff for Dane St. Clair. He's wanting to go quick on this one. Spring the counter. Hlongwane. Long run. Maria able to slow him up. Reynoso. Wants this one himself, perhaps. Rides the challenge of Blessing. He was trying to roll that back, it looked like, for Rosales, who just mistimed it. Kamar Lawrence.
What a tackle there from Kamar Lawrence. And that's part of the mentality of the way in which Minnesota are playing in this game. They're playing